A hiatus.
Carrie Morgan. Carrie, welcome back.
Hey, thank you.
Hope you found parking out there because it's a little busy out there.
Yeah, it's pretty out there.
Well, we warned you. We're going to jump in and play a song. Whatever you'd like to play, we'd love to hear.
All right. Hanging on a sturdy tree, wooden swing is shaking. Baby girl is learning, but the lesson sure is breaking her down. Her feet don't touch the ground. Fingers wrapped around the rope, her little hands are warm and getting raw and blistered, but calluses are forming and she'll cry. Soon she won't know why. Oh, babe, don't let your tender heart get torn into just 'cause you think that they all know it better than you. She looks above for a bit of sign, sees the green leaves swaying. Seems the whole wide world depends on something someone's saying. Will she choose to just kick off her shoes? Back and forth her little feet are moving to the rhythm of daddy's songs and mama's voice and crickets in the wind. Then she smiles. For once she's free and wild. Oh, babe, don't let your tender heart get torn into just 'cause you think that they all know it better than you. Keep swinging, baby girl, you have got all day. Keep dreaming, baby girl, no matter what they say. Oh, babe, don't let your tender heart get torn into. You're higher every moment and you're learning as you do. And if you fall 'cause you were called to be to your heart true, remember no one knows that little heart better than you. Thank you.
Carrie Morgan, live here on Pass the Hat.
Carrie, tell us about that song. Is that, when did you write that?
I wrote that song probably at least 10 years ago, maybe 12 years ago.
I think that's when we first met you.
About that same time.
And
Yeah.
you know what? You still got it.
Thank you.
And so we know it's been a busy last period of time for you with many who've come into the studio. Their lives were interrupted by COVID, the great unfortunate time. But you have had very good things happen in your life with family and everything. Have you continued to write songs all along, or was there a break?
Huge break.
Yeah.
Very long break. Yeah, I had my son in 2019, so he was only a baby when COVID hit. But his arrival was really the interrupter for me, mostly. And I couldn't write for a really long time. I had written the last song I wrote before he was born. I was pregnant, and I wrote a lullaby for him, which I will play later. And after that, I think it was 5 years. He's 6 now. So yeah, it was 5 years before I could write another song. And so last summer I started trying to write again a little bit, and I've written 3 songs since then. So not a lot. Like, I'm not nearly as, not that I was ever prolific, but I'm not writing as much as I was, but I've started the journey again.
So when, as a creative person, as one creative to another, did you feel a very distinct sense of your creative energy was being all given to your child? Because we see how you mother, and you mother as well or better than your songwriting. So is that what happened?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I didn't even think about songwriting or music really at all, except for singing him to sleep, and it's like there was no space left in my brain and in my heart. I didn't even want to do it, which was very strange for me. I went through a really big personal self-awareness crisis of some kind. I don't know. I didn't know who I was for a little while. Because I had been this songwriter performer for a long time in Greensboro, and that was just a big shock to my whole system, and I didn't have the energy, didn't think about it, and whenever I did think about it, I thought, I don't really care about that right now at all, which it was strange for me.
Well, we do care, and we would love to hear another song.
Great. I'd love to play another one. This one is called Big Spender, and I wrote this about my husband. I don't know if he knows that. I don't think I've ever confessed that out loud.
He's out spending money now.
I literally just got an Apple notification. Set. I think they found that ice cream shop. I knew your deal that day we met. Whatever you wanted, you would get. With no caution, with no thrill. You gave yourself every gift. Big spender, I've been saving my heart for you. But you done spin it up and now your debt is due. You bought me furs and ruby rings, all kinds of worthless spendy things. But I told you from the start, I really just want your heart. Big spender, I've been saving my heart for you. But you done spin it up and now your debt is due. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Now when your pocket's out of cash, ain't even got no succotash, don't come knocking at my door till you're ready to even the score. Big spender, I've been saving my heart for you. But you done spin it up and now your debt is due. Well, big spender, I've been saving my heart for you. But you done spin it up and now your debt is due.
Oh,
Thank you.
Boy, howdy, have we been missing that for 9.5 years.
So, Carrie, gonna go back, and you took this break, and amazing things happened, and then not too long ago, some songs started to emerge again. And was that process of songwriting the same as it used to be way back when, or different, or was it hard? Was it easy? Was it fun? Tell us about that.
All of the above?
Yeah.
It's different, but I feel like it's different for every song anyway. But as far as and the subjects are different. It's because I am still obsessed with my son. So even the songs that I write, like I said, I've only written a couple songs since I started again. 2 of them are about him. One of them is about my brand new baby niece. So the subjects have changed. Hopefully I'll get a little more variety as, he ages.
Oops. Can I wind that back just a little bit? Because I wonder if you've been asking yourself this same question, is why did you start writing songs in the first place? How did that come about, and what was the impetus? When did it start?
The reason why, I just couldn't help it. I just couldn't stop myself, which is weird to say, but I started writing when I was a kid. I remember, I loved writing. I got a journal when I was in first grade and started writing things down. And then at some point in my childhood, I remember writing songs. I did not play any instruments at the time, so I would just write things out. This was also before you could just have a recording device in your pocket, so I would just sing things over and over to try to remember them. And then when I was 15, that's when I realized I should learn an instrument, and so I picked up the guitar at 15 and wanted to. I guess at the time I was really, this was kind of a different, lifetime for me, but I was, along the veins of, Whitney Houston and Dolly Parton. I grew up singing in church, and so I wanted to write songs to share in church, and that's really where it started, and kind of went from there, went to a songwriter school, and then learned more as I went, and just learned more guitars as best as I could. I'm not a great guitar player, but I do it to write the songs. So
It works.
Everybody, if you are on the radio, WHUPFM.org, which is a wonderful place to be, you might be interested that tonight's show, as all of our shows, every Friday from 6:30 to 7:30 with our live guest, is being video streamed. Bob, tell people how they might want to jump over and see Carrie in the movies.
You definitely want to see Carrie in the movies because she's waving to you right now. And you can find us at Whoop Pass the Hat, at WHUP Pass the Hat on your favorite streaming services. And your favorite streaming services are YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. So it's the same handle on all 3. YouTube is fantastic because not only can you watch the live stream now, you can, once the live stream is over, go back through a massive catalog going back several years of all of the live streams that we've had. Facebook and Twitch are great platforms for you to watch and share the live streams, but they only keep them for 2 weeks, so they're really meant just to be live there.
So share tonight's show with your friends. Tell them to get out there in case they're doing something else right now, which I don't know why they would be, but some people are. And
join in on the chat.
Yep.
And that way, when Carrie goes home this evening and goes back and watches the video, she can respond to your chats. And some of them we'll call out live on the air. But
I have to say that rarely have I seen so much pre-engagement for a show as I have for this one. So people were really excited to see that you were going to be appearing, which means I should shut up, and they would like to hear more of you sing.
Yeah, let's hear Carrie play.
Okay. Well, speaking of changes in subject matter, so my son, everybody who knows me knows him. His name is Leo. And I think a lot of kids are like this. They will just say kind of whatever's on their mind. And it can be poetic. It can be super weird and dark. It can be just anything. Yep. So I started writing down things that Leo would say. And this song is, I give him a lot of credit for the words to the song. When the world doesn't turn, will we stop what we do? Will we float to the sky when we take off our shoes? Are we part big sea, face to face. If we're not underground, we must be in space. Got a notebook full of things that you've said, just to keep my thumb on the thoughts floating out of your head. Did you know when we die, we'll turn into snow? Then we fall to the ground and all life below. Can you see, can you talk, can you hear once you've said goodbye? And when you look above, is there only the sky? Got a notebook full of things that you've said, just to keep my thumb on the thoughts floating out of your head. Can't let them float away, away like the stardust in space, way like the snow on your face, way like your spirit will fly from me. When my eyes have grown old and I cannot see, I will still read your words written inside of me, like a story that's never been told, but we know it's true. All your unanswered thoughts will unfold within you. Got a notebook full of things that you've said, just to keep my thumb on the thoughts floating out of your head. Got a notebook full of things that you've said, just to keep my thumb on you. Got a notebook full of things that you've said, just to keep my thumb on the thoughts floating out of your head. Thank you.
Carrie Morgan, you can get out there and see what Carrie's up to on carriemorganmusic.com or on Facebook or on YouTube. You have a lot of nice videos that I watched a little bit from when I'm having my pre-show beer over at Yonder. Watched some of your videos and great stuff.
Thank you.
Nice song.
Thank you.
So does Leo, you said you had sung to him when he was a baby and things. Does he enjoy hearing music now?
Oh, yes. Music, yes. Not. He doesn't like to hear me sing.
I think somebody else told us that. Sale, remember when Sale was in
Yeah.
here, said the same thing. Mommy, shh.
Yeah, yeah.
So what music
Right.
does he like then?
Oh, well, right now he's really into hip hop. So
Excellent.
All
that
right.
that's the route he's taking right
High
now, which
energy
is
stuff.
so cool. And like it's reminding me, he really wants to remember he's 6, and he really likes to have us roll down the windows. He'll say, "Mommy, let's jam." So we roll down all the windows, and we basically I'll turn it up like just to my limit. He'll always ask, "Is this your limit?" Yes, this is my limit.
The people on the sidewalk aren't dancing yet.
That's the thing. He really wants everybody to hear the music that he finds so cool. He wants to share it with everybody. Like that's his intention.
Right.
And of course I'm, trying to balance that with, well, we don't want to like bother everybody, but it's kind of reminded me, it's brought me back. And yesterday I found myself driving home from work and I was playing my music that I like to jam to. I mean, not me singing, I should clarify. But like this girl rock band I like, and I put down the windows and jammed all the way home, and I realized, wow, like I haven't felt like doing this for a really long time, and he kind of reminded me to do that.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Next step is he's going to want you to get one of those big bass speakers. So
Yeah,
when you're
make the
driving,
windows
it,
rattle.
boom, 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 your
Oh,
car.
yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, he's all about the bass. He's all about the drums, the percussion, there's particular like hip hop percussion that he's just totally sold into, and he just loves it. So
I think you say he's in kindergarten.
he's in first grade.
First grade. Is there my favorite thing? My only favorite thing about school was music day. Are they doing any music in
They
first
do,
grade?
yeah. They have music. They have a music class.
Nice.
Yeah. So
I
yeah,
did
he'll
this.
come home and
I did
sing.
the sticks with the little grooves on them.
I think when I was in first grade, it was the triangle, ding, ding, ding. And then I think second grade, the recorder came,
Oh.
and that was just a whole new thing. 27 second grade.
The question is Leo aware that you've written these songs about him? And if he is, what is his reaction to that?
I think he's aware. And just recently he started to come to some gigs with me because he's old enough now that he can have a late bedtime. And so I will say, you know, whether he's listening or not, he'll be out there and I'll say, you know, that I wrote that song using a lot of thanks to my son for writing the lyrics. And he doesn't really acknowledge it. He just kind of, he's a little bit introverted and will just kind of brush it off. He doesn't really want to talk about it.
I think he deserves part of the tip jar,
Right.
Kim, don't you?
Oh, he will get it. He will get it. He'll probably get 99% of whatever's jar. It'll go to his Matchbox fund. So.
Well, Carrie, I'm really enjoying this music.
Got a
And
Matchbox fund. I want one.
You already have one, Bob.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
if you'd be so kind to move us along.
Sure. All right. Well, this is since we're moving into spooky season, I've been there for a while, but this is a song called Henrietta Davidson, and wrote this after visiting a cemetery in New Orleans. My maiden name was Henrietta Davidson. My married name was Henrietta Parks. The year was 1855, the morning I was born alive. Best day of my life round these parts. Oh Lord, was the best day of my life round these parts. My daddy lost his fortune when the levee broke. My mama lost her beauty in the flood. Though Louisiana's sweet, it come from Louisiana heat, and the sugar grow in Louisiana blood. Oh Lord, the sugar grow in Louisiana blood. 'Twas in the mighty bayou that I found a friend. Marie was getting gray but knew her game. She said if I wanted life, I should be nobody's wife. She didn't know I'd nothing to my name. Oh Lord, she didn't know I'd nothing to my name. Then old Charlie came to New Orleans on a riverboat, come looking for a southern belle to wed. I knew my stocking brand when he shook my daddy's hand. Mississippi bears up only dead. Oh Lord, the Mississippi bears up only dead. My daddy bought his farm back raising sugar cane. My mama bought her beauty and her rum. And Charlie Parks agreed, oh, he would buy me life indeed, long as I could bear him up a son. Oh Lord, as long as I could bear him up a son. But it wasn't very long, my husband showed himself, a devil who would lead me to my rest. But you can't bury grief in the swamp of New Orleans, and I'd soon hold a baby to my breast. Oh Lord, I'd soon hold a baby to my breast. So in the dead of night beneath the cypress trees, I dug up Charlie's gold and called on Marie. She said if I had a boy, all my life he would destroy. But if I had a girl, she'd set me free. Oh Lord, if I had a girl, she'd set me free. My maiden name was Henrietta Davidson. My baby's name was Henrietta Parks. The year was 1873. They laid that baby down with me. The best day of my life round these parts. Oh Lord, it was the best day of my life round these parts.
Richard Bowden says on the live stream, you can't go wrong with the New Orleans song. You also can't go wrong with that guitar. That is something we need to know more about.
What I love about that guitar is how good it sounds with Carrie's voice.
Yes.
Those two go together really nicely.
Yes.
Thank you.
How did you choose the guitar because it sounded good with your voice?
No, this guitar, there is a funny story with this. So in, let's say 2005, so 20 years ago, I guess I was about 20 years old. And so I'd only been playing for 5 years, and I was the only person in my family who played a guitar. And my parents decided to sell their house. And they were selling it to someone who they knew. Sorry, I've got a little froggy in my throat.
That's what the bourbon is for.
Yes, I will. Oh, the bourbon. Oh, yes, we'll get to that. Bob. So my parents sold the house, but because they knew the person, there was a deal involved where if they left the refrigerator in the house, that the buyer would give my family 2 guitars because his wife was trying to get him to offload them. She needed a refrigerator, not more guitars.
I'm smelling some backroom wheeling and dealing in that family.
Yeah. And so this Martin, as well as a Taylor, were given to us for the refrigerator.
Sweet.
And my parents, my brother and sister, I was the one in the family who played the guitar. So I just very luckily ended up with this guitar. So I didn't choose it. And in fact, I didn't play it for a long time because it smelled so good. It's mahogany, and it just smelled so good whenever I would open the case that I just wanted to keep it, like, I don't know, marinating inside that case.
But you haven't mentioned a whole lot playing the Taylor, did you not?
Hi, buddy. Come on in. My pal's here, if he's not too shy. I do play the Taylor. It sounds great. I actually think that I probably played that the most when I recorded my album in 2020. But I just love my Martin. I can't really... Yeah.
Kim, you
gotta
can relate to that.
I can relate to that. I have a guitar very similar to that. What model is that one?
It's the D15 mahogany top.
Okay, and I know that there are people listening right now who are absolutely drooling about that guitar. It sounds so good with your voice, and it's seasoned over with the years, and you play it beautifully. You play with a really nice precision that also befits your voice. You don't overpower. It's such a nice balance, everything.
Well,
Thank you.
What I was asking about the Taylor is because they're often a lot brighter and a lot janglier, and I honestly don't think the Taylor would sound as good with your voice, at least in this live setting, as the Martin does. And it really does sound good.
Well, everybody, we have reached the top of the hour. We are WHUP LP Hillsborough. The show is Pass the Hat. We are here every Friday, and we have been for 10 years from 6 to 8 o'clock, 6:30 to 7:30. So our live guest, we're enjoying our time tremendously with Carrie Morgan here this evening. And as Carrie is showing us, we are fortunate, Bob, to have an hour 2 sponsor.
That's right. Support for the second hour of Pass the Hat is sweetly provided by Matthews Chocolates, 104 North Churton Street, Hillsborough, North Carolina, the finest in chocolate and chocolate accessories for all of your chocolate needs. And let's face it,
We
all have chocolate needs.
Every guest on Pass the Hat gets a gift of chocolate from Matthews. We don't know what's in the box, but we know that it's delicious. And there's also a WHUP sticker for anyone to use if they wanted to.
Carrie, that last song was very powerful. You said it started in, the impetus was, the stimulus was in a gravestone. And then, and so the rest of the story, though, is quite deep and involved. Did that come out of you or what?
Yeah, that was total fiction. So I always, whenever I play this, I say, thank you, Henrietta Davidson, for letting me steal your name and your year of birth and year of death and to your baby. And I'm sorry for the story I made up about you.
It was it was perfect.
It really works.
And so that, did it come to you all at once? Did you have to work on it for a while, or?
I worked on it, define a while. It probably maybe a week or two.
That's not even a while in my book.
Leonard Cohen took 10 years on Hallelujah,
Oh.
so yours was
So
not
I
a
will
real
say
long
all
one.
at once.
Well, it was a great song, wonderful, and really enjoying this time with you. And know that you have a list there that we haven't gotten through, which we are delighted that you have prepared more music for us. What do you have next?
I have a lullaby. My son just briefly popped in, and he probably knew I was going to sing a lullaby next, so he popped out because
He
boring.
was photobombing through the window, too.
He was.
Nice. Yeah, this is the song I wrote while I was pregnant, and I couldn't even sing it for Leo's first entire year of his life because it just made me cry. And then when he turned around 1, I started singing to him every night, and I sang it to him every night until he learned how to talk, and he said, "Mommy, stop singing that song." Mommy, stop singing it.
I think both of my kids' first word was no also.
Yeah, he was just over it. But this is called If You Ever Wonder.
Brighter than the sunshine, deeper than the sea, warmer than the warmest kiss of summer's gentle breeze. If you ever wonder what you are to me, you're brighter than the sunshine, deeper than the sea. Cooler than the mountains, stronger than the trees, sweeter than the honey of the sweetest honeybee. If you ever wonder what you are to me, you're cooler than the mountains, stronger than the trees. Richer than a rainbow, beautiful ever wonder what you are to me, you're richer than a rainbow, beautiful and free. If you ever wonder what you are to me, well, baby, you're forever beautiful and free.
Thank you.
I understand what you were talking about, not being able to sing a song for a really long time or even ever. Are there other songs that you have that you've written after he was born that for whatever reason they're just challenging to sing?
Every song that I write after he was born is challenging to sing.
Yeah.
I think that, I mean, again, it's only been a few, but every song that I've written since then, and maybe because it's the subject matter, having him be part of my headspace now and part of my heart, everything that I've done so far is reflective somehow of him, and I can't separate that from what I write right now, and I can't separate it from my emotions. I feel very emotional about any new song, so I will spend at least the first couple days working on the new songs I've written, just kind of holding back the tears while I'm trying to work my way through them. And I can't, I mean, I think I've always been kind of, and I don't mean this to sound weird, but I've always been kind of a tender-hearted person. It's not hard to make me cry. I've kind of always been that way. And he's also very sensitive. I've seen so far. And so I guess I'm learning, I've known, but I'm learning how that is a strength to lean into that. It's going to open up some new ideas and concepts and words and even maybe melodies to push through a very tender space. But it's hard. It's hard to, I don't know the right word. It's not like it's difficult, but it makes me very emotional.
Well, I think what you're talking about is, I've talked about this with some of my parent friends. John Stevens and I did the show together a few weeks ago, and we talked a little bit about it. Parenthood to me is kind of like a key, and it unlocks something in some creative people that for me, it made so much of what I wrote before motherhood utterly irrelevant, because love songs that we often write before we become parents are often based in angst, maybe a little bit of fiction, and they become almost transactional. And then you become a parent, and every moment you spend not raising your kid has to mean something. It has to be purposeful. And so even if the songs you're writing aren't about that, you better spend your time doing something purposeful, is how I feel about it. And so you want those songs to mean something. So I feel that. I do. We would also love to hear another song.
Sure. Well, here's one of those irrelevant songs.
All right.
I mean, really, this is
They
a really
feel that
silly
way.
song.
Yeah.
This next song is one I always like to kind of introduce it because I thought it was really interesting how it came to be. And it's when I was maybe 2015 or 2016, I was running the open mic over at Common Grounds in Greensboro.
Oh, yes, we love that place.
Yeah, it's such a great spot. And the open mic was there was just so much great energy there, diversity and all kinds of genres of music being done and poetry and just such an interesting place. And that was really the time in my life when, pre-child, I was really able to focus on building relationships with other musicians, which is a big part of the musician journey. And so I made a lot of great friends in that time of life. And this song is one that I kind of crowdsourced to write. And the theme was kind of, whenever you've broken up with someone, what did you leave behind? Like, there has to be items. There's always some item, like physical item, that you've left behind with your ex-partner. And like, did you go back for it, or was it worth going back for? Things like that. And so each verse is like from a different person. The first verse is me, what happened to me, but I really loved like Jack Gorham. Jack Gorham, his
Yes, we
wife
love
Jen.
him.
She gave me a really good one. Was the washing machine?
Oh, nice.
He had taken the
Well done.
washing machine and had left her with the dryer, which
Oh,
just
that's
didn't make
cruel.
any sense.
Okay, that's
It's just weird.
rude.
It's just weird, right? And I just thought it was just great, though. Great song material. So things like that. And I asked, other folks, like, what did you leave behind? And so anyway, this song is called Nothing I Need, but it's based on this kind of crowdsourcing situation where I was asking people, what did they leave behind?
Now I'm thinking about all that. Are you thinking about all that stuff now you've left behind, Bob?
I want my washing machine back.
But he took the chainsaw.
Better believe that.
All right. I was also listening to a lot of like really old country music when I wrote this. So.
I left, it's true, not wanting you, and you've got every right to feel scarred. But you think you hold the key to my soul, but you just hold the key to my car. You say you're clean, like cheap chlorine. You smell like you're about to catch fire, and you're cold as stone while I'm warmer alone. Took the washer, left me the dryer. Now it's time to let go. Darling, don't make me choose between you and the dog, because baby, you'll lose. My life's a song, I sing along, but my record's still on your shelf. But I'll leave them be long as you ain't with me. Then this song on my lips is enough. Now it's time to move on. Darling, don't make me plead. It just turns out you ain't got nothing I need. We try to live with take and give, but my giving has cost me too much. So surrender, please, my dang car keys, and at last, dear, we'll be out of touch.
Thank you.
What crossed your mind as you heard that song, Kurt?
I'm trying to think. It's been a long time.
Yeah. We know, Bob, it was shoes, right? You left your shoes.
Shoes. He, need
And
no,
they're gone. You
I
just
haven't
never
been
bought
able to
anymore.
find them ever since.
he don't need no stinking shoes.
That does seem like a relevant song, though. That's
Yeah.
something that stands the test of time.
Yeah.
So that crowdsourcing, that's fun, right?
It's fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Was that a unique experience? Have you done any of that before?
I don't think I've really done anything like that before.
Yeah.
Like I might have discussed ideas with people, but I never really like intentionally went to people to get ideas for the song. And that was a very intentional, like, I'm writing this song, tell me what you left behind kind of thing. So
Well, speaking of crowds, you need to be drawing some. So, where can people give you money and show up and sit in front of you so you can sing to them?
okay. I want to make sure I get the date right. So I am playing on November 18th at the Flatiron in Greensboro.
That's a great venue, one of my favorites.
They make everything sound so good in that place.
Yes.
It's really good.
Yes. And it's Abigail Dowd's songwriter
Oh, yes, yes.
thing. And so she will be playing also, as well as Barry Gray,
Yeah.
who I also love.
That's like a marquee ticket. I want to
Right?
get my ticket now before it sells out.
That's typically on Wednesday nights, is that right?
I think it's a Tuesday night.
Tuesday, okay.
Yes. Hope I got the date right. Yes, Tuesday, November 18th.
Okay. And is your calendar starting to fill up? Like, what is the next step for you as far as performances? Maybe, like, are you doing the festivals thinking for next year or thinking otherwise?
I had not even thought about festivals, so I'm glad we're talking. Really, just at this point, just this year, I've been booking more where I'm pretty much limiting myself to about one a month. And so I'm not really pursuing a lot. It's really just been more a matter of I've been asked at the right time when for a date that works with my schedule, and I've said yes. And I've had to say no to a few things just because family life, yada,
Yeah.
yada, yada. All
Good
that
job,
stuff.
Kim Lane, asking at the right time
Yeah.
to get Carrie here tonight.
Well, I'd been conversing with her, and I'm like, she really needs to be on the show. But yes, we do hope you get out more. And
you.
also, can you share with us before you play your next song where people can also give you money to listen to your songs in their spare time?
Well, my album, which is Weeping Willow, which I released in 2020, so it's been a little time. I need to get back because I've got a few more songs to record. But Weeping Willow is on Apple Music or anywhere where you can stream music. I do have a Venmo, so you can stream the music all you want. I don't mind, if I'm making a
CD
a
baby,
point of
perhaps?
I do have CDs. I don't know. I honestly can't tell you whether they are distributing my songs or my stuff or not.
Okay.
So I shouldn't put words in my own mouth. I do have a Venmo account if anyone is interested in sending cash, and I can send them a CD if they want. They can just reach out to me. But my handle is at Venmo is at Carrie-Morgan-music.
Carrie is Carrie, and y'all, she will sign that CD and mail it to you.
I will. I have been known to do that, and I will do it again.
Yep. But you're listening to her now. So if you're watching on the live stream, if you're listening, stay tuned. She's playing another song for us.
Okay. Well, just trying to go through my list. I know that we only have limited time left, so
Like maybe 2 more?
okay. Sounds good. This song is called Home.
I knew what it meant to have you all night. Come morning time, you'll be gone. And babe, I'm okay with the cold, lonely day. Long as come evening, you're home. You're home. You're home. Long as come evening, you're home. cold, lonely day, long as come evening you're home. I know my own heart wanders and wanes. Sometimes I get lost on my own. And babe, I'm okay when I wander astray, long as I make it on home. On home, on home, long as I make it on home. And babe, I'm okay when I wander astray, long as I make it on home. I know we don't like to think much ahead, that we'd prefer just to roam. And babe, I'm okay with not knowing the way, long as it leads us both home. Home leads us home, long as it leads us both home. And babe, I'm okay not knowing the way, long as it leads us both home. And babe, I'm okay with not knowing the way, long as it leads us both home.
Thank you.
Another beautiful song from Carrie Morgan live here on Pass the Hat.
I think we should lock the doors and just,
Not let her leave.
like, I can babysit Leo, and she
Okay.
can just keep playing.
You know what? Alex isn't here for his show, Latin Alternative Radio Show, after
Okay,
us.
see?
So we have like an extra 3 hours.
We're see? So, Carrie, we can hook you up.
We've got Carrie Morgan, we got a bottle of bourbon, we got chocolate, we got pretty much everything we need.
Yep.
That's all you need. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, all you need. Well, tell us again where you're going to be playing live before you go into your last song.
Okay. I will be playing Tuesday, November 18th at the Flatiron, and it will be with Abigail Dowd and Barry Gray. So it's going to be a really great show. They're both, like, you know, you guys know they're fabulous songwriters.
They're almost as good as you.
No.
And that's in Greensboro, by the way.
It is in
if you're
Greensboro,
wondering.
yes. Thank you. So I'm very excited to join them. It's going to be a good show. It is a great space. The acoustics in there are awesome. The sound is going to be good. And yeah, I'm really excited to join them. So thank you.
That is going to be a fantastic show.
It is. I'm going to put that one in my calendar.
Yeah, huh?
That's no school November, so I probably won't be in school anyway. It's going to be all right.
Okay.
As you take that drink. So just a note, I will be waiting for Leo in middle school. So if you could just send him my way.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
just going to be like 3 weeks away, right?
I know. It happens so fast.
I know. He was just born. He's already ready to drive. So
Yep.
yeah. I don't know. Speaking of babies, so this is not an announcement for myself now. That got weird. I could tell that got weird for a second. But I had a baby niece born in June, and her name is Liza Taylor. And my sister Shelby and her wife Joy, I'm just so thrilled that they brought Liza into the world. And so this song is one that I wrote for her. So
Oh, sweet.
and it's my
Liza.
newest. I just wrote it last weekend. So I'm saying that as my little disclaimer for any mistakes that I make.
Well, happy birthday, Liza. Welcome to the world.
Oh no. Sorry, Mark. All right. I will get it. I will, right? There it is. Okay.
Liza, how beautiful. Your every wish is my command. Liza, wonders untold are hiding in the lifelines of your hand. Where will they go? Wish I could know. The mountains bow before you to an open road. But when the shadows fall and when the cold wind blows, I'll be there. I'll be there. Liza, how beautiful. Your name is written in the stars. Liza, someday you'll know a light divine is shining in your heart. Where will it lead? Wish I could see. The world will show you wonders you will not believe. But when your heart is broken with each tender beat, I'll be there. I'll be there. Where will you roam so far from home? When everything you need is there inside your bones. All light and life are yours, but when you feel alone, I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there.
Thank you.
Carrie Morgan, live here on Pass the Hat. And, oh dear viewer, now is the time of the show where in a moment we're going to turn off the live stream. But you don't go anywhere. You just flip over to WHUPFM.org, click the Listen Live button, or you can find us on various live radio streaming services like TuneIn, Radio Garden, etc. So for the next 30 minutes, we're going to be listening to a playlist that Carrie brought in for us. She's going to provide intros and outros, and I'm seeing a lot of great music on this
really
playlist.
This is good stuff.
You want to stick around and listen to it, but you're just going to be listening. You're not going to be watching because we are going to be turning off the live stream momentarily as Carrie waves goodbye.